Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited again to take you once more on another tutorial. So see this beautiful top? We're going to be learning how to make it today. You see how beautiful it is? So don't go anywhere and let's get started. So as usual, I folded my fabric into two. Please don't mind the madam, this madam you're seeing around. Okay, I folded my fabric into two and I'm cutting my back first. I just went ahead, I took my shoulder measurement. That is where my measurement is going to start from. My shoulder measurement, I took my bust point, I took my underbust, yeah, just for taking sake, and I took my half length. Now this is a crop top and it has a band, so I'm just taking the half length first and later I'm gonna take off 2 inches to replace it with a band. Please, if you're making this beautiful top, don't forget to add your zipper allowance. I did not add my zipper allowance here. It skipped my mind, so I had to go ahead and cut another one later on. So I just feel I should inform you before time. Add your zipper allowance. So I went ahead and I drafted my back bodies. I made the line very visible so you can see and so I can see also. So I went ahead, I did my shoulder measurement divided by two, and I slanted by 1 inch. So I just took 3 inches for the width and I slanted to that point. So I went ahead and after slanting my shoulder, I took my armhole measurement divided by two. I just took the armhole measurement. I just wanted to make sure that the breast point is at the particular spot it needs to be. It wasn't going to give me any shortage after sewing. So I went ahead and I took my armhole measurement and gave it a very beautiful curve. Now it's time to take the circumference. I just did my bust measurement divided by 4. I added 2 inches. I did the same thing for the underbust. I added 2 inches and the same for the waist and I added 2 inches. And I connected the lines together. Point, I took the midpoint for my armhole and I gave it a very, very beautiful curve over there. And for my neck depth, I took 1 inch for my neck depth and I connected it. Please don't forget, like I said, add a zipper allowance. Okay, so this is just how it looks like. I'm going to cut through and I'm going to use it to cut my front bodies. So what we are trying to achieve is that overlapping stuff at the front and a little bit of that ruffle stuff you can see there. So it's time to cut the front. I went ahead and I folded my fabric into two again, and just watch what I'm doing. I'm taking 4 inches away from the center front. This is going to serve as my overlap. So right now I'm placing my back bodice on top of the front bodice and I'm going to give it a very, very beautiful V shape, connecting it from the neck to the half length because that's where it's going to stop. Now this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to control my tape to make sure that after making this beautiful top, it's not going to show any cleavage at all. So you remember I'm using anchor, I'm not using a crepe. So I just made sure I took that point, which is 8 inches. And please take note, the width is the same as the back. It's the back width. It just differs with that V shape. So I went ahead and then I went to give it that V shape, starting from the neck to that point at seam. So don't forget to give it a very beautiful V slant like I have done. So I'm just taking 3.5 for my dart. That's what I'm going to be doing my dart, and I'll be doing my dart for just my back bodies. Remember that I'm going to be cutting off 2 inches away from this and I'm going to replace it with a band. So that is how beautiful it actually looked like, and I'm going to trim the front armhole. Remember that your front armhole is supposed to be deeper than your back armhole. So here it is. Here is me trimming it, and this is what it looks like. Now for the sleeve, I just took a pattern paper and I drafted my basic body sleeve. For the sleeve, I'm going to be doing a slash and spread method. So I just cut the basic sleeve. I'm trying to get the armhole. So I'm just gonna give it a very good curve. I cut the basic sleeve and then I'm gonna slash and spread. Please, I didn't take a particular number for slashing and spreading. It depends on what you want to do. But I just use my eye to just gauge. 1 inch by 1 inch is going to be fine. So I shaping the sleeve to give me my normal basic sleeve, and I opened it up and I'm gonna slash through it. I wanted the sleeve to be a 3/4 sleeve and I want it to be 18 inches, but unfortunately the paper I use is quite shorter. So right now I just need to extend it to 18 inches to give me that allowance. I'm going to connect it through and I'm going to cut my sleeve. My sleeve is already on fold and my pattern paper is open, so I'm cutting these two sleeves at the same time. So after cutting, I went ahead to cut the exact thing for the same lining. I didn't want to use lining, but I changed my mind, and then I went ahead to turn everything over. I closed the side and I fixed my darts. So right now I'm going to cut off the 2 inches and replace it with a band. Okay, so I went ahead and I trimmed off the 2 inches and added it with a band. Now I'm going to be using the same fabric as the band. For my band, I went ahead and I cut 7 inches straight, but on fold 3.5 inches on fold. So once I use 1/2 inch to sew, I'm going to use 1/2 inch to also turn it over, and then I'll be left with 3 inches. Now this is it. This is the 3 inches we have here. That's my band. So I went ahead to fix the sleeve. I just hemmed it and this is what it looks like. So your overlap top is ready. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.